What inspired me would be Matt's charisma and the way he convinced me to do it. I first came to Matt asking to be on someone else's show to kind of help out with the behind the scenes. But then he was like, "Why do you think you can't do your own shows?" And I was like, "I don't know, I just never tried." And he was like, "If you had your own show, what would you talk about?" I was like, and I looked at Julian, I was like, "Probably Marvel, because we both had common interests." And he was like, "Yeah, okay, Marvel, that sounds interesting." And then we just kind of got to talking about it as if it was to actually come about. And then Julian and I looked at each other and we were like, this is, hold on, like, this is actually cook. Like, this is awesome. Like, we cook. Like, we should do this. And then we decided on making the show. And then we spent a couple of days just working out the kinks and all that stuff, creating the logo that he spent like 15 minutes on. And it's fantastic. It's the best logo I've ever seen that was done in 15 minutes. It's impressive. And yeah, we wrote up a script and everything. I remember I wrote up a small little outline, and Julian had written up a 1,000-word essay for the script for our first episode. And he was like, I wrote a little something, just take a look at that whenever you're ready. And I'm like, oh, you probably wrote like a couple words or something. No, he wrote a whole paper for our scripts, and I remember that. It was funny. But yeah, I guess that was, I would say, a favorite segment. Would be any of those fun little segments we have in between the main segments. I'd say one of my favorites would be the weirdness characters, as we just talked about random stupid characters within the Marvel universe, and it'd be so cool if we brought that back. Honestly, it'd be really, really fun. I really like that one. Another segment that I thought would have been interesting that we never actually got to go with, but I would love to do it, was the Marvel couples, which I would really love to take a jab at because it just seems like a really fun topic. And then main topic wise, I'd say episode breakdowns, because they're just fun to talk about. Hopefully, they feel informed at the end of it, and they feel almost inspired to watch some of the Marvel projects that we talk about, kind of look into it themselves. Like, a part of the reason that my mom is so into Marvel now is actually because of our show. She's been watching a whole lot of Marvel and binge watching it and reading up on it and all that stuff because of our show, which I think is like super duper cool. So, kind of that. Yeah, if anyone wants to watch like the Bugle Buzz, I would say if you don't want to watch all the movies and watch all the shows and all that stuff, keep up with the lore and all that fun stuff. It's a good show to get a lot about Marvel. We talk about a lot of different things, a lot of different characters, a lot of unknown characters. That kind of gives you like little fun facts and tidbits, especially if you're into that kind of stuff, superhero stuff. The Bugle Buzz is like that place for you. And it's made by two, people that are in college instead of like, a big organization. So there you go. What makes us unique is, like I said previously, is that we're not made by like a corporation. We're just two Marvel geeks that are very passionate about this, and we love talking about it. And we also don't know everything, so a lot of what we get is from the internet that you can obviously look up yourself, but half the people don't care to do that. So we provide it in kind of an hour-long segment for you. That makes it a little easier. Plus, we have nice little segments that are unique to ourselves as well, like the weirdness characters that I mentioned. That's not something you would see everywhere. And then we have our character of the week as well, where we always list off the Marvel.com stats when there is one. Apparently there's not always one, which is cool. And then a lot of people also said that our chemistry is really nice to see. They say we got great chemistry. So if you just want to have two people just geeking out for like an hour, you got that too. Bye.